Hello everyone, it is Thursday, September 22nd, the first day of fall here in the city of Toronto. And I guess most of, the entire hemisphere for that matter. I'm not sure exactly how that works or is divided, and I see a lot of people in the chat already. Debbie Desigeek, Michelle Briggs, JK, I Like to Walk, Amani, thanks for tuning in. Rena is here, long time no see Rena. Amage2 is here. And it is currently 16 degrees Celsius. So this is one of the cooler days we've had in quite a while. Yes, and happy Thursday afternoon. And I am here on the very eastern end of downtown. I just finished recording a video that brought me out this way. Hello, Paul says, thanks for the good work. Hello, Colleen. I interrupted High Fiver while watching the scooter review video I posted today. I don't normally do reviews, but I did agree to do one in exchange for the scooter. So what I did was I kind of just did one of my regular videos on the tail end of the review. So it's really just one of my regular riding videos with 5 minutes of me talking about a scooter in front of it, but it is a pretty awesome scooter. So check that out on the channel if you're interested. SR got to send that weather here. What kind of weather do you have in New York that you want this cool weather? There's the Toronto Humane Society. And I just saw someone test walking a dog with an employee from there, which was kind of nice. Vivian Johnson is here. Hello, Vivian Johnson and Alejandra. Nico. Monty says, am I wearing a jacket today? I am wearing a hoodie and shorts. I just thought I'd get out and do an afternoon stream. Oh, it's rainy and gross. Hello, Ezekiel. Hello, Yogi. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do a stream tomorrow. Yeah, what's up? Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Awesome. Nice to meet you. Cheers. Very friendly guy. He just said he watches my YouTube all the time. I didn't know if he wanted the camera being pointed right on him or not. Eugene 8 says, can't wait for the Blue Jays playoff tickets to go on sale next week. I think I'm going to buy some tickets for that. It's been a while since we've had some playoff action in the city. Eugene 8 is thinking a lot like I am. John Burke says I'm a good talker. And by that, do you mean I can talk? So this is west on Queen East. In the east side, Mike Landry, $5. Hello, Johnny, and everyone in the chat. Hello, Mike Landry. Thank you very much for the $5.
The upper limit is actually like 28 kilometers, so that's why like a lot of these scooters are made.
Well, they're talking about e-scooters. Maybe they should check out the review I did this morning. But thanks again, Mike, all the way on the East Coast. Hello, Rory, with the Irish flag. It's funny you have that, as this is a part of town named after Cork County in Ireland. This is Corktown.
And they get credit for it.
Vivian would like to request her. I'm going, well, Vivian, maybe a little birdie will drop you a few hints in your DMs. So I'm gonna head further west towards the heart of downtown. I'm not sure what the plan is for today. I just felt like going for an early afternoon walk for a change. Randy says hello from Ottawa. The Pumpkin Revolution started a month ago. I was supposed to wake up at 6 a.m. this morning and go do an early morning walk, but that did not happen. don't know about that Gordon Lightfoot show, but I think he was the first act to open up the new Massey Hall, or the newly renovated Massey Hall, who timed their renovation closure to match the pandemic perfectly. And there is the place where I bought my editing software from, VizTech, with DaVinci Resolve. They have this weird system where you buy your digital software through actual retailers. I think that's just to keep them motivated into selling cameras and that sort of thing. You know what, this is a really interesting street. Let's turn down this street. This is Bright Street. Ezekiel can't wait for the winter walks. Oh, that's no good, Eugenate. Yeah, most likely the Blue Jays. Although they keep coughing up games that they were in the lead at the end. That's the second time they've done that over the past few days, but they look to be headed towards the playoffs. But it seems unlikely they're going to win the division. They've got a very important series with the Yankees coming up, and if they sweep that, then there'll be a chance. Susan is here. Look how charming this little house is. Look at that. Yeah, Gaby, this was originally a very blue-collar part of town. And even all throughout Cabbagetown, you'll see a lot of little workers' cottages. Hello, Pete from Nova Scotia. You're getting ready for Hurricane Fiona. Well, good luck with that. Somebody's floor is not level in one of these homes. They remind me of those leaning homes you see in Amsterdam. And this house appears to be leaning back. So this is leading us to King Street, a street I just walked across, so maybe I won't stay on King that long. There is the Bay Dog Hospital. Speaking of dogs, Charlie just got his stitches out. So he is a free dog, free from wearing cones. Yeah, Rorio, don't pay those roaming fees. You're almost better off just signing up for a plan on a bring your own phone plan, getting a SIM card, and then ditching it. Or you could look up getting an eSIM roaming plan like I did when I went to the Netherlands. There's a popular bar, Gusto 501, and they've got a nice rooftop lounge. Sargot says I could go on her show to do a Yankees-Jays preview. You know I would be completely out of my depth talking baseball in detail, but sure. You could say, here's a clueless fanboy from Toronto. He can name all of 10 players on the Yankees. And one of them, because he has the same last name as me. My favorite Yankee of all time, Jesse Barfield. All right, I'm gonna get off at King Street in a block or so. Rorio was thinking about doing that, yeah. I don't know if there's another country that has a higher cost for their data than Canada. Here, let's try the wide angle lens. Eugene 8 says he slipped me some notes. There's a CN Tower sighting. And the Yankees with your last name is not your favorite Yankee. Thank you, Mike Z. Glad you appreciate the content. We're starting to see less and less sidewalk patios. Marge says, didn't Barfield play left field in Toronto? No, that was George Bell. Barfield was the right fielder.
Are you still in the hospital?
Who was center field? Lloyd Mosby, who I think so, and then Devon White came along. Then we had Ricky Henderson make a guest appearance in left field, and I think he DH'd as well. But that was often Paul Molitor. It was Ricky Henderson was on the Paul Molitor team, right? It was Winfield was the year before that. I don't know. I'm getting all confused. Where's Eugene 8 when you need him? So I went down Bright Street, which was a cute street. Here's another one, Trinity Street. And there's what I have been describing as the oldest church in Canada, or in Canada, in the city. I don't know if that's true or not. Hello, T Dump and Midnight Express. So this is the St. Lawrence neighborhood. Didn't Mulder come from Baltimore? Did he come from Milwaukee? I always remember him and Robin Yount as brewers. There's the Enoch Turner Schoolhouse. This was the first, I think, privately donated schoolhouse in the city. In 1849, this building opened as the Ward Street School, Toronto's first free school. Enoch Turner, a wealthy local brewer, financed the construction and operation of the school. Back then, we didn't have a lot of expansive city services, and it was really the generosity of a lot of the wealthy people that led to the creation of a lot of institutions. That's how we got High Park, and actually much of the land the city is built on was donated by wealthy families such as the Ashbridges and the Plater family, and I forget what I'm trying to say, but you get the idea. Rich people back then did a lot of bad things, but they did some good things. I guess you could say the same of those today. Wow, that's so old school. Yeah, Eugene 8, I don't know, maybe Paul Molitor had a cup of coffee with the Orioles. Here's a city sightseeing bus. If you go to their website, you'll see due to all the construction, you'll be missing out on a whole lot of stops on that thing. And we are on Front Street East. Thank you, Scott Ferguson. And thanks to everyone for tuning in to this rare Thursday afternoon walking live stream as I head west on the north side of Front Street East. I think we'll go for about an hour and a half today. I'm gonna see about doing a live stream tomorrow. I also want to catch some MMA at night. Thank you, Toasty. And that view in that direction is going to change quite dramatically as the Quayside project goes up and the Pinnacle Tower shoots up. Interesting, Gaby. I was not aware of that. Hello, David. You liked my Varla e-scooter top of the day? I was reading through the comments. There was somebody who didn't like, who was rather opposed to e-scooters in the city. Blunderbuss? I don't know. I was just reading the comments on the subway on my way down. Hello, Kismet. Jeanette is here. Hello, Jeanette. You'll be pleased to know I picked up a warm, not an iced latte, but a warm latte on my way out today. Jeanette sent a super in this morning's premiere. St. Lawrence neighborhood, Parliament Street. And this block on the top right here is under redevelopment, and there'll be a subway station going in, as well as a host of other properties. I'm not sure what exactly is in charge or in store. Just kind of wandering here, so I'm going to head along the south side. If you're familiar with the Globe and Mail newspaper, that is where their main office is located. Well, I'm guessing there's a movie shoot. Should we be nosy? I think we should be nosy. Greetings from Ukraine. Humulator says, can I meet you in real life? As long as you're friendly and keep it quick, you're always welcome to say hi on the live streams. I'm going to be nosy. Let's see what all these trucks are set up for. I have a feeling it's a movie or TV production. But let's go find out. It'd be ironic if they told me to not film there. Andy Wood, so far so good. Let's hope nothing serious is going on. All orders must be placed online. Gatorade. Glam set. What is glam? Hello, Joe's Crayons. It's for a man from Toronto too. I have a feeling that's probably not the case. Hope you folks are okay over there. Glam equals makeup and hair. Well, I could use a haircut. I should have gone in there. Do I ever do another nightlife stream? I did one last Friday. So yeah, I think I would, but I don't think I'll interview people on the streets. Unless I drastically changed the kind of content I make. They've got a lot of cones on that side of the street and more production vehicles. And we are arriving at Princess Street. Hey, the CN Tower makes a reappearance. Speaking of Stumbles, Susan, I just uploaded a new video for Johnny Stumbles. And it's over 30 minutes long, so I'm thinking of premiering it maybe tomorrow afternoon. I've still got to do the thumbnail and the title and all that jazz. These guys here have shot up in a hurry. Mimi says, looks like it might rain. I'm not aware of what the forecast says will be happening today. Either way, I don't think that'll be an issue if it does rain. We'll just keep marching until I get somewhere dry. Hello, Ollie. Give me a sec here. Oh man, I was gonna take a selfie to get a new thumbnail. My hair is just gone right now. It is all over the place. Hello, Sheena Roberts. Amazing burrito place just south of Rabba, says Ollie. Oh, on the Esplanade, or is it on Sherburne? Some pretty iconic views coming up. It's on Sherburne, just a few units down. I think all those fire trucks were heading just south of here. Holy shit, it is suddenly very windy. That guy just tried to... Oh, he's looking over his shoulder, yelling jibber jabber at me. I'm gonna keep moving. I don't feel like having a conversation with a nut right now. Let me just... Come on, hook up. Sorry guys, just one sec. I'm trying to... I just gotta put the phone down for one sec. Try to leave you with a good view. I cannot see the chat just for a second. Sorry about that, eh? There we go. Marge, $5. It's a minty hot chocolate kind of day, is it? Well, I guess it is now. Thank you, Marge. Thank you very, very much. Marge is onto something with the hot chocolate with mint. I think that's my favorite combination of chocolate with any other flavor. Mint, possibly black cherry is up there. I have not had one of these things in a while. The Jason George, I don't think I've ever eaten there. Yep, of course. David Clippert, no worries. This is the St. Lawrence Market on the left. There's a crazy ranty man. I hope the mic didn't pick up what he was saying, or if it did, I guess that's okay too. Here's a money shot. I'm just going to put the phone down again for 1 sec. Sorry about that. Here is Market Street. This is a pedestrian-only street, something we don't have nearly enough of in the city.
It was like consecutive, like right after.
And sadly, it runs just between the Esplanade and Front Street for 1 block. Ollie says, pray for Nova Scotia. I just learned of the hurricane on this stream. Hopefully it's not too bad. You know what? Maybe I can... Interesting, Gaby. Yeah, much of what we call the waterfront is built on infill land. The lake used to come up much further than it currently does. Market Street will be an urban park open to pedestrians for the entire summer of 2022. Join your neighbors for live entertainment, pop-up food, events, seating, and more. How about permanently? Why just summer of 2022? Why isn't this just like the way it is? Yeah, to the person asking about Florence Market. Ta-da! Now, going to the market, go upstairs to the old City Hall. I did that in the Doors Open video through the St. Lawrence that I recorded. What? There's like a stage up here? What is going on? Whatever is happening, I was not aware. So there is a Flatiron building, perhaps not the Flatiron building that most people associate that term with. When I was in New York, the Flatiron building was covered up in construction hoarding. So what is going on here? Toronto Vasquez says he just saw me. Just for Laughs, Toronto happening on Sunday. This is the Elevate Festival. Huh. The Elevate Festival. And I thought we were all done with big festivals. I'm just gonna get my drink. That is very loud. What is the Elevate Festival? Toronto. It says Toronto elevation above sea level. No, Google, that's not what I want. The iconic Tech Fest returns with world-class speakers, arts and culture, and lots of networking. September 20 to 22nd. Oh, I missed it. You think maybe I would be a part of this? Well, I'm gonna have a bubbly and we'll keep walking. Tell them to shush it because I'm streaming and don't want to get demonetized. All right, we're gonna waltz further away from the possibly well-known band. while we drink some apple bubbly. So this is Berczy Park. I'm gonna go out the same way I came in.
How much time do you got? 2? Yeah, great.
It is Jeanette. Is he singing Maroon 5? Maybe that was Maroon 5? Or did I blink and they get canceled for something? Is this like Despacito? The festival I never heard about, where art meets inclusive innovation. Are they just doing a permanent sound check? Let's see what's down here. Rebozo's Taqueria. Street tacos. Where's the poutine truck? It's not a Toronto Street Festival without a poutine truck. Pinot fried chicken sandwich. There you go, Jeanette. I should try one of those. There's a Punjabi Canadian comfort food. Be careful, you're stealing the music. Isn't that always the concern? So I was thinking that this festival would just be setting up, but it turns out this is the last day of it. That's how out of the loop I am. When is Word on the Street? Is that the reading one? I don't know, I'm all festivaled out.
There's also one art piece that is done by Interact that is actually
This is kind of a cool view though. I'm guessing they're using these performance venues. One sec. I'm just snapping an Insta photo for later.
Check 2. Sweetest summer Sundays, swimming in your beautiful reflection, my beautiful sky. Tell me your life story, tell me your life tonight. Tell me your life party,
So I looked this festival up and I'm here and I still don't exactly understand what's going on. Rena misses those kinds of food trucks in Toronto. They have gotten pricey. They used to be a lot less expensive pre-pandemic. CC sauce, Casa Lovina, the Gadget wallet. I was actually sponsored by Exter Wallets. and I did a pitch for them in a previous video.
Did you like find it out?
There's a coffee stand. Something is going on just around the corner here.
Maybe it's kind of.
I was going to go up these stairs and see what's going on, but I can't. There's some kind of event going on in that tent. There is a look into the festival. As I precariously balance my gimbal between two fingers. How would I rate Toronto's quality of life? That's a loaded question for me. I guess we're going north up Yonge Street for a little bit. I'm okay with that. Yeah, quality of life is relative to your lifestyle, spending habits, where you live. I don't think it's possible to give out blanket ratings like that. And would you rather live well in a lesser place or live modestly in a better place, right? These are all questions people have to balance. It depends, do you have a scooter? If so, life is good. So there's a look back to the east. So this is north, up the west side of Yonge Street. Where I'm going, I'm not really sure. It's a complicated bike rig right there. I'm in search of a litter bin. Where can I recycle this? Do. Susan says to find some food. What did I eat? I haven't eaten lunch yet, actually. I'm gonna have a big dinner, so I'll probably just go home and have a bowl of cereal or something like that. That is King Street East, and that is King Street West. So we started way out on the east end of downtown. I made my way through the St. Lawrence and Corktown neighborhoods. And this is Adelaide Street. There's a neat skyscraper canyon. Along Adelaide. Blake asks, what part of the city do I live in? I live in Midtown. About 5 minutes walking from the intersection of Yonge and Eglinton. Midtown is huge, but people tend to associate it with Yonge and Eglinton. I think that's the most popular part of it. Windy. So this is Richmond Street coming up. I don't think I'm going to go all the way up Yonge Street here. Maybe I'll find another route. Clem, I can't say that happened. And again, I live in an apartment. So that's a look west along Richmond. Traces, how are things post-COVID? Getting back to normal. I think next summer should be fully back to normal. I think as of October 1st, they're lifting any vaccine requirements and they're making ArriveCan optional. It's So I think we're going to see a lot more people traveling into the city, particularly from the US. A lot of Americans were staying away. They just didn't want to deal with ArriveCAN or the threat of a random 10-day quarantine. I don't really blame them. That alone would make me consider another city, or a country for that matter. Other than that, things seem to be bouncing back nicely. Although the cost of things has gone up dramatically. There's a host of factors to do with that. But the city's certainly a lot more expensive now. We're at one of the more interesting intersections. This is Queen and Yonge. There's Queen West. It's nice to see the streets where your sister lives. Awesome. Just waiting for the light here. There we go. So on the left is the Eaton Center. Vivian Johnson says thumbs up. Thank you, Vivian. Is it lame if I open my own video on my phone and thumbs up it? You are from Ukraine. I put a video of the Toronto Ukrainian Festival up on the channel on Monday. And this building across the street, I quite like. Trey thinks the world's heading towards a recession. There's a New York-based walking channel who could probably talk about that. That is the Walks in Wall Street channel. How much does it get this man to 100K subs? I think Yonge Street is closed to northbound traffic north of Shooter Street here. He says Eaton Center had a fire recently. Yeah, 2 nights ago, and I missed it. Never mind, traffic is open both ways. But I think this is where the fire was, right? Just in on the left here. Maybe this is for something else. I don't know. Fire was in the parking garage.
Shut up!
What do you say? Yeah, what do you say? And then that's the last thing.
Is the Eaton Center in the middle of renovations? I don't know, Sheena. I don't think so. I'm a little bit out of the loop on these things. What's this guy doing here? Vlogging? That's what vloggers look like. I think he was waiting for a quiet break in the action. It also helps that he doesn't speak English. You're a little less, or he wasn't speaking English. He probably does. But you're a little less self-conscious when people can't eavesdrop on you. And look where we ended up. I don't think I had this in mind when I set out to stream, but here we are at Dundas Square. Who needs Times Square when you have Dundas Square? I don't think anyone has ever said that in the history of time. They've got the stage set up for something. That was Rapid Fire Castellano. Is that a YouTuber or something? These guys are filming something down there. Ollie says Dundas Square is pretty quiet. Well, yeah. Tourist season is kind of done. University has started. Summer is over. This might actually be the best time to visit Toronto if you're not interested in festivals and that sort of thing. There's less going on, but you'll have an easier time getting out to the islands. Less crowds to deal with. So this is Yonge and Dundas. Sheena prefers Dundas Square to Times Square. I think they're beyond compare. Times Square is massive. They're not one and the same, I think. So where should I go? Should I go north? Oh, let's just go west for a little bit here. Oh wow, there's a serious camera. Oh, that's CBC News. That's what happens when you leave your bike unattended in this city. I don't think they're trying to mimic New York, Kevin. I think the fact that they put square in the name just kind of led people to make that connection and compare the two. There's a 506 Carlton streetcar running along Dundas Street. That thing was on a mission of zigzagging all over the place. So many people enjoy it outside while you're working. So that guy there, he just stopped and was checking out bike locks. That guy right there. I think he was looking for some easy pickings. How's the foot traffic down there from a year ago? Oh, it is up considerably from a year ago. And even more from 2 years ago, but down from 3 years ago. So we're at Bay Street. Whoa, nice driving. That guy, I don't know if the camera picked that up. There's the back side of City Hall. You love how walkable Toronto is. Didn't follow the path of other Canadian American cities to be car-centric. Yeah, I think the great thing about Toronto is you can just link so many different great neighborhoods in one walk without having to pass through undesirable areas or very car-centric areas or pockets of deadness. I mean, really, only New York City has it beat in that department in North America. I wouldn't necessarily call it super walkable in terms of the infrastructure. Like, there's a guy who just rolled right through a stop sign. We lack great infrastructure in that regard, as well as enforcement. But yeah, it's definitely more walkable than most. This says nice city. What's going on with the former bus station? That's a good question. There's the former coach terminal. That's an old Art Deco building. I have no idea what's going on with it. Haunting Live podcast. Oh, hello. Hi. Do you want to be on camera?
Huh?
Do Do you want to be on camera? Oh. Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Johnny. I will see your video later.
This one's live. You can find it under our live stream. Okay, bye. Very, very friendly person. Typically, I like to be walking north up the west side. That way I can naturally hang out on the far right of the sidewalk. Just makes a little better recording situation as well. So this is north up Bay Street. Yogi says, haven't we met her before? Not to my memory or my knowledge, but if she looks familiar to you, I wouldn't put it past you. That wind is kicking in. Just finished my perfectly legal street crossing. Hello, Sticky Bandit. Ooh, it is getting windy. This is Gerrard Street West. I have a video coming up where I covered the entire length of Gerrard Street. I started all the way at the end of Gerrard Street East in Scarborough. And I rode my e-bike west along Gerrard. Is there any train station ahead? There are subway stations. I've not felt wind like this in a while. Does Toronto get as windy as Chicago? Probably not. Independent mind, I think. Ken just looked at a calendar and it's the last day of summer. It is kind of ironic though that the official start of fall coincides with our coldest day in months. I think this is going to end our streak of days that hit 19 degrees Celsius or higher. Toronto is the gateway to the Canadian dream. I don't know about that, but certainly a gateway to some people's dreams. Today's the only day of the year where the day and the night will be of equal length. There's an interesting fact for you. Is it 15 degrees? It was 14 when I started this stream. So I wouldn't be surprised if it were still at that level. Let me check. $14. Oh, I'm getting some notifications in here. Let me just take a quick peek. Sorry guys, one sec. This is College Street coming up. It's a funky bike. Let's make it. You said ouch to medium pizza for $10.99? That sounds okay to me. I'm notoriously cheap with that sort of thing, so if I say it sounds okay, it is cheap bastard approved. All right, this is Grenville Street. Taxi not indicating. Probably should have held off on turning there as well. All right, Gaby, have a good meeting. You're welcome, Colleen. As we approach Grosvenor Street. I remember last year, the only time I ever tried a 4K live stream, I walked up Bay Street. That was a fun experiment. Was that last year or the year before? I remember trying it. parking enforcement cop on a bike just said he was freezing. I can imagine that being the case. Hello, Cube Park. Johnny, is there any airport near? There are two. There's an island airport just to the south of here, actually located within downtown pretty much, and then there's Pearson to the northwest of here in the city of Mississauga. Well, some would say Malton. Something is clanging every step I make. Okay, I'm no longer answering questions that can be easily Googled. Or just, you know, look at your watch or your phone. So this is Wellesley. Susan says time for a snacky, one would say. All right, I guess we're hiking up to Bloor. That bubbly I drank is knocking on the door. It wants me to release it. I think the lighting is a little better. Looking at what color is the sky? It is all shades of gray, white, and blue. Okay, I think I figured out what that clicking noise I heard was. I think it is this guy in front of me. He's been with me almost the whole way. Technically, the timer's counting down. I'll let this guy turn. That ambulance was going southbound. hello, sun. There's a massive burst of bright light and blue skies. I wonder if that's an official city contractor or not. Maybe he just likes painting poles. Vivian, appreciate it. All right, so I am going to terminate this. Not yet, we still got a ways to go. But I need to use a facility, and that is getting worse and worse. So that is where my head is at right now. Hey, look, we got a 59-story building planned. You see this almost on every block in Toronto. There's no other city in the world, I think, or at least not in the Western world, that has this kind of insane development going on. Lisa Palmer's here. Hello, Lisa. Hope all is well down in Ottawa. Down, over. Just whip it out in the alleyway. You know, if it were night and everything were closed and I wasn't recording, there's always options. But I'll remain holding on to whatever little dignity I have left, and I'll find a proper facility. And we're at Charles Street, so we're almost at Bloor. Hello, Clayton Crawford. Sanjay in Kingston, $2. Thanks for the awesome stream, Johnny. Thank you, Sanjay. Thank you for the support. It is very much appreciated, Sanjay. I can do it. There's Bay Bloor Radio on the right. Drizzy used to live around here. Live around here. I thought you meant. There's a word you could read wrong if you have a brain dead moment like I just did. Where did Drake live around here? So there's Indigo. Can you be a member from another country? Yes. Most of the members are not from Canada. And if you don't want to do that through YouTube, you can always do it through Patreon. You don't get the cool badge. But I think it's a little more friendly in terms of payment and that sort of thing. And we've made it to Bay and Bloor. So this is the Yorkville neighborhood. And this live stream has been a lot more lively than the pre-recorded walk I recorded. And it makes me think I effed up and I should have picked a better route for that one. I'm going to try to make that tomorrow morning's video. Renfrew is on the left. A rather high-end Canadian department store. John says, why do you feel stressed now about finding the bathroom? We are not far. Unfortunately, Toronto doesn't have the best public bathroom access. Let's see if I can walk on the outside. And tower may or may not be the tallest building in the country this time next year. It's currently in a battle with the building on the south end of Yonge. They've applied for a height increase. That's 1 Bloor West. And 1 Bloor East is no slouch. Remember, as a kid, this area used to be dominated by this CIBC tower here and the Hudson's Bay one right across the street. Sanjay, I stream from Montreal. Yeah, I've streamed from Ottawa, Montreal, Niagara Falls, Amsterdam. I was in Action Kids New York live stream. I didn't make any videos or streams in New York. There's a family-friendly message, folks. Not that I disagree. I might disagree with some of the verbiage. This guy is yelling at that white car to move up because he was blocking the intersection. And we have reached the end of the stream. I just want to thank everyone for tuning in. Thanks to our mods for their good work. Thanks to our channel members and Patreon supporters. Thanks to everyone who subscribed and hit the like button. It is much, much appreciated. And to those who sent super chats and support during the stream. I have an Instagram account at Johnny Strides, but I need to go to the little boys' room. So thank you very much. I also need to get myself a haircut. It is out of control. So I'll be premiering a video tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. if you want to hang out in the chat. I'm going to try to go live tomorrow night. I don't know what kind of live stream it'll be, outdoors or indoors, but I'm going to try. Then I'll see you again Sunday night. And oh yeah, Johnny Stumbles channel tomorrow. I have a very different video coming up. Thank you, Yogi. Thank you, Lisa, and everyone else. And I will catch you on the next one.